Hey guys, my name is Kyle Lent. Today I'm going to walk you through the song Running. As we're filming these, we haven't yet decided if the song is called Running or I'm Done Running. So it's one of those two. Let's call it Running for now. I'm going to walk you through the parts of the song and then I'll play through the whole song for you. I'm using a patch that I use a lot. I've used a lot already on this record, Hall reverb and a dotted eighth delay. A lot of this song is sort of built around the idea of just kind of keeping a pulsing thing going through the verses, and then there's a very kind of distinct hook that happens in the turnarounds and the outro. So, walking you through it, Matt Graham, who's our bass player, and I are playing kind of the same thing in the first and second verse, but we're kind of like playing some of the same notes, and then we'll kind of diverge for a second and then in back on the same notes. So the guitar and bass part really meant to go together. So the first verse, super simple. I'm just muting it with my right hand. Just following the chords. So that's first verse. Second verse is exactly the same for the first half of it. And in the second half of verse 2, the band comes in and the chords change. So all that I do there is I just start following the chords, just like diamond of the chords. So verse 2 is basically same thing for the first half. And then the band comes, and then I'll switch to the bridge. So that's verse 2, and it goes into the chorus. Choruses, I'm totally out of the way. I'm just playing chords and letting some of the keys parts be the main thing. So in the first one, I'm jumping over to just a big kind of pad sound, and I'm just playing 2-note versions. That's an E, and then a G sharp minor, and then that's the first progression. The second progression is this is actually a 3 chord right there, but I'm only playing 2 notes of it. And then it does a little walk up. G sharp minor, F sharp, B, does an inversion, E. So it does a quick walk up. Right. And so chorus 2 is the same thing. I'm just digging in a little bit more because the band is kind of grooving along a little bit more at that point. But same basic part, just kind of following the chords, just diamonds, keeping it simple. And then the hook is a little octave part. The notes for that are E, D sharp, C sharp, and B. So I'll usually, kick on a heavier drive right there. And the hook starts not on the downbeat. It starts on a beat 2, I believe. So it'll go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Boom. So it's just that little descending hook thing that's not on the downbeat. That's the hook. That same thing happens at the end of the song over sort of an alternate chorus part where the chords change a little bit. And then when it gets to the bridge, the energy level just like ramps up a ton. So coming out of the chorus 2, it'll do that hook. Does it twice. I'll jump on a heavier drive. And then the bridge is just big chords up high. It's a 1, 4, 6, 5, 4. Does that several times. I think it's 3 times total. I won't play it all 3 times. Just big chords. and then do that one more time, and then it changes chords and it goes to octaves again, and those octaves are C sharp and it walks up. Like that. And then it kind of ends there on a kind of suspended-y version of the chord, and then it goes into one more kind of alternate chorus where it just repeats the "I'm done running" line, and it goes back to that part. And then depending sort of on where that song may fall in a set, Aaron may go back into a down chorus or something like that, and if that's the case, or he might sing the bridge again, I'll just kind of do some swelly chords underneath it, just trying to follow kind of where he's leading in the set. So that's all the parts for running / I'm done running, and now I'll play through the whole song for you.
You hear me before I know what to say, and you see me when I crawl to distant places. You know me, even shadows in the dark, they can't hide from who you are. You'll have your way. Yes, Lord, so I'm done running, chasing after lesser things, and I'm done fighting for my own familiar ways. May the only place I run be back to where my heart belongs. Oh, I'm done running. Yes, I'm done running. Just tell 'em that tonight. And I'm sinking down into the loving hands of God, where no guilt is found.